not nursing anymore. I know, it's sad. That time is gone. About a month ago, Sophie just started refusing. She refused to latch on. I mean, nothing. I even brought back the nipple shield from when she was a newborn. Like, I was like, well, maybe, I don't know, she just refused. And the weird thing is that before that happened, it was just one day. Before that happened, she had been increased her nursing. So I was really excited because I thought, oh, maybe we can start, you know, eliminating the formula that I'm supplementing, because my supply started to increase because she was nursing more often, and then I would pump. And I was even telling my mom, and I was like, Mom, she's been, you know, and she was comfort nursing a lot too. And I was like, cool, you know, because it was really helping my supply. And nope, then just literally, so I was excited, and then bam, out of the blue, like literally it was like just one day. Couldn't get her to latch on like all day. She just wouldn't, she would not do it. So I don't know. And then I tried for like a week, like I kept pumping, and then my supply just kept dwindling and dwindling. Without her actually nursing from me, my pumping just couldn't keep up how much milk she needed. So that's kind of sad, but at least she nursed for as long as she did, and you know, I've learned a lot through this so that I'll be better prepared for my next child. So that's good. And hopefully the next child won't have any supplementing at all. So that's my goal for the next kid. But anyway, yeah, but I kept going, I kept trying. So, and I can tell you too, when the nursing stopped and my milk, but at this point has pretty much dried up, or at least, I mean, if it hasn't, like I'm not getting full the last couple of weeks. Like I haven't noticed that I'm getting full, and I've not really been leaking anything. Like I don't have to wear, I used to always daily wear those little like breast pad inserts to help with leaking, and I haven't had to wear those. Like I might see like a little bit like on my bra, but anyway, my weight, I was losing weight and it just stopped. Like I didn't gain any weight, but it was like my weight loss just kind of like just stopped, and I was like, what? I guess it was helping me more than I thought it was, but now I've started to lose weight again, so I guess my metabolism just had to readjust. So, but now that I'm not nursing at all, I've cut my calories back a lot. So, I mean, I guess, if, you know, trying to see the bright side of every situation. So that's good, you know, that now I can just be like, I don't have to worry about that as much. But anyway, so that's that. And yeah, it's cool. And at least now she's at the point where she's not taking as much of the milk or formula or whatever, because she's eating more solids. So, you know, I think she just was, I don't know, maybe, like they say babies will naturally wean themselves, but I thought that didn't happen until they were older. And so then, you know, of course, when it happened, I started looking up stuff, and they said that, you know, some babies will do it early. And my husband has a coworker who said that it was their like third child. His wife had exclusively nursed all three children, never had a problem, no supplementing, and they had a 4-month-old. Their 4-month-old son had never had a bottle, not one time, not even with breast milk. Was a nursed baby, and then all of a sudden they said one day he just stopped nursing. He would not latch on at 4 months, that early. And and this woman knew what she was doing. I mean, this is her third kid, and they couldn't. And literally they kept trying, and her lactation was like, well, if they get hungry enough, he'll eat. And he did not. He wouldn't eat. And so anyway, that story made me feel better. I was like, oh, okay, because I always just thought kids didn't wean until they were like a year or something. But anyway, whatever was in her little mind, I don't know. It did kind of hurt my feelings though, because it had increased, and she'd been nursing, wanting to nurse so much more, and I was all like, aw. I was like, what, you tease? But so it goes. And the formula we use with her does help too. She doesn't spit up as much, so that's good. I mean, like I said, there's bright sides to all of it. Then, along with the foods, so Sophie is, you guys know I always took the food thing really slowly. We didn't really start giving her solids till about 6 months, which is what's recommended anyway, so it's not like I waited a long time. It's just a lot of people will do it a little earlier. But, you know, we started off with the rice cereal, and then I switched to the oatmeal cereal because she prefers the taste. And then, you know, she started getting the stage 1s, and we did veggies first, like just veggies, because I wanted her to develop it. They really stress, if you do any kind of research, which I recommend, that's how I get all my information. I research everything. And, you know, and then along with my mom intuition, that's how I try to get all my information. But anyway, they highly recommend not introducing fruit first to your child, because they said children will typically develop a preference for the fruit over the veggies, and they won't want the veggies as much, which makes sense because I'm that way. I mean, you know. So anyway, so I was very like, okay, let's just do veggies. So we just did veggies for a long time, and then I finally introduced her to fruit. She liked the fruit, but I thought she would be like more excited about it, and she wasn't. And I think maybe just because she was so used to veggies that for her, fruit was good, but it wasn't like, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, she still loves her vegetables. Her favorite vegetable now is, it's a stage 2 Gerber, and it's it might be the organic kind, I'm not sure. I just buy it for the flavor. But anyway, it's the butternut squash and apple, and like harvest apples and grains, and she loves that. And then and she likes like for just straight up fruit, she loves anything with bananas. So yeah, but anyway, she likes food a lot, but she's not an eater. I have to coax her to get her to eat kind of what she needs to. And she has definitely started not, when she's hungry, she does not really want a bottle. She wants food. She still wants a bottle, don't get me wrong, but sometimes she'll be hungry and I'll try to give her a bottle and she'll just fuss until I go and actually feed her. And so she's, you know, she's growing up. They said that starts happening. They start, you know, so yeah. And then I finally, I'm so paranoid, and I finally started giving her a little like finger foods. Like I bought those little Gerber puffs, and because the only thing she's not doing according to the checklist when they say they're okay for kids to have is the actual complete crawling. But you know, they say nowadays that like a lot of kids don't even crawl, they go straight to walking. So does that mean that those kids can't start eating, you know what I mean, like finger foods? Of course not. But anyway, so she was definitely ready, and I was so paranoid that I cut this tiny little Gerber puff into like quarters and was like, here. Well, I need to trust my child more. She is definitely ready. She knows. She chewed. She didn't have any problem. She was like, it's like she'd been practicing eating solid food, like fully solid food, not just baby food. And I just didn't know about it because she just took it and was like, chewed it up and swallowed and put in another piece. And I was like, all right. And you know, and she didn't have any trouble. She can use her little thumb and forefinger. She just picks up the food, eats it, and I'm like, well, okay, apparently you're great at this and I'm just paranoid. But anyway, I've slowly been getting over that. She loves the Gerber little crunchies. Her favorite's the veggie dip flavor, and they're these like little like stick poof things, and they dissolve really well. And she'll just hold it and she'll put it in her mouth, and she'll chew like half of it and swallow, and then she puts the rest in her mouth, and she gets most of them in her mouth. Some fall off, and Jack has learned, the dog has learned to wait at her high chair for like things to fall off so he can eat them. But anyways, she loves it. And yeah, so that's really cool. Let's see what else. She's still doing well with sippy cups. She has trouble lifting them up high to get the liquid out, but she knows what to do. I think sometimes they're just a little heavy and she's not used to that. But no, she's really great. I know so many people have trouble with sippy cups, and Sophie just really hasn't had any trouble. We have several different kinds of sippy cups because we were anticipating trouble, like everybody said. Each sippy cup we give her, it's the same. She's like, oh great. She like knows. And as a matter of fact, she's so okay with them that we went ahead and bought her, even though it said like 9 months plus on the package, we went ahead and got her one of those sippy cups with the straw in it, because she always wants to drink out of our straws. And so I was like, well, heck, you know, this is something she's pretty good at. So I give her that one sometimes, more to let her practice. I'll just put water in there and let her practice sucking up through a straw. But yeah, like I said, the only trouble she has is sometimes she doesn't lift it up high enough. But I think that'll just come with, you know, whatever. So